Hey everybody, welcome back to IP Farms. Well, it's another beautiful day here in North Carolina. Weather's a little iffy today. We've got that tropical storm, depression, whatever it is, that came up out of the Gulf of Mexico. That's a couple counties west of us where we are here at the farm, kind of the North Carolina mountains and foothills and Tennessee and whatnot. So we've kind of got some weird weather going on. It'll pour down rain, wind blow, then the sun will come out. I think the tail end of it's going to loop around later on tonight. We're going to get more rain, but I haven't checked the rain gauge today. I'll get that here in a little bit, but not going to be able to do anything in the fields today. I'm going to try to button up on the Oliver here. Not going to bore you with that. We've already seen that. I'll show you the end result. And if the rain holds out long enough, I'm going to try to go down and get the disc plow and bring it up here. I'm running out of sheds to keep everything in, so I'm not sure. I need to get it back here in the shop, and I'll show you what I've got to do to it to correct a few of the issues. But then that's going to put a tractor outside with this crazy weather we're having, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. But might bring you along for a little bit of it, and this might be a video of today and end it up. And then again, if I don't get a whole lot accomplished, I might just push it over tomorrow and see what we get a little bit of tomorrow. But we'll see. So let's get started. Okay, I was able to get the quick connects in. I went ahead and took a gamble and put another orifice reducer on this side, just because the 3-point hitch does the same thing as the loader does. So we took a gamble on it. Like I said, it's just a fitting there I can take out, but we were picking up the engine the other day, I'll show you here in a minute, and went to let it down, and it dropped just as bad as the bucket does. So I got that on the return line, see if that makes a difference. It might blow everything out, I don't know. We got those on. I had to put a 90 at the back for one of these lines here. It was in the way of my bracket. And of course I was draining the fluid to switch it over to high tran, so I could run both of them in, or both tractors with the implements and not have to worry about it on keep high tran and the international. And of course, you got a drain plug back there, and I made me a little funnel, and I was all excited, had me a bucket down there, and everything was going to go great. And of course, I failed to realize how much pressure was on that as far as volume. So it missed my funnel by about 8 inches and just spewed out everywhere, all over the floor. And finally, about the last quarter or two, I think it run through my funnel. So I'm gonna do this one time, and then I got a filter on order. I'm gonna run this through it, and then I'm gonna drain it back out and change the filter in it, put new fluid. And when I do it again, get a little bit different setup. But I'm gonna run me a pipe out here with a 90 straight down, so I can just take the plug out and it'll go straight in the bucket, and it'll be a whole lot easier. Some people say you can put a open end fitting in there, but I don't want to take a chance on running the pump dry at all. So that's where we're at so far. Okay everybody, well, we got it back together. The orifice did work, got it on the right line now, thank goodness. Thank you, Ed Gosselin. So it's working. The first time I put it in, it had a little bitty pinhole in it in the orifice, and like I was scared of, it was too wouldn't pick the boom up very fast at all. So I pulled it back off and I'm gonna drill it out, and of course me, go big or go home. Grabbed a drill bit too big and drilled it out. It definitely slowed it down quite a bit, but I believe if I'd have stepped down about half of what I drilled it out, I think it would have been a happy medium. So I'm just going to go ahead and plan on getting an adjustable flow control valve at some point. I can put it right up here, where I got the orifice, and I can reach down there and adjust it however I want it and fine tune it. So so far so good, no leaks on anything. I'll show you a clip of it raising. Like I said, it's still dropping quite a bit faster than I would like it to, but it's nothing like it was before, so that definitely helped. We're on the right track. And if everything goes good, I can get the tools up. We're going to run down here and get the disc plow and get to use the back ports finally and see if they work. Make sure I don't have any leaks on any of that. I don't thus far, and get it up here so I can get ready to get working on it, and we'll explain a little bit about that. But I'll get a short clip of it here if it'll crank. Like I said, it's better than it was, so we'll get an adjustable on it at some point and call it good. So let's go down there and get the disc plow. try that. Cross your fingers. Oh, look at there. I love it. Oh, perfect. All right, let's go to the shop. Okay, well that was a success. We got the disc plow up here, back to the shop where it needs to be. If any of you guys are new to the channel, this is one of the first pieces of older equipment that I got and redid. All the wheels were rusted completely, old tires on them. Took all those off, ground them down, painted them, got them cleaned up, put new tires on it. It used to be mechanical trip. We changed it over to hydraulic. I built all the brackets here, put the hydraulic cylinder on it, so this wheel goes up and down. That's what lowers and raises the disc plow. So we did that, welded up this brace up here, which that's what I messed up on because that had some adjustments in it. I'll explain that in a second. Built a new hitch for it. Worked out pretty good. Got aggravated with it last winter. It wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. It kept wanting to slide this tire here over due to the rolling motion. But I think I've got a lot of that figured out on my own, and then I had several nice viewers help me with the disc plow hitch here. It's got to be adjusted just right. There's a fine tuning to that. But the ports worked out good on the Oliver. You saw that raising it up. Don't have any leaks there. I've got a little drip up there on the factory swivel that comes out. I'm probably going to have to replace those like the other side was at some point, but as long as I've got lines hooked up there, there's no it doesn't leak. So I'm probably just going to loop me a line up for right now because that's the ones that come back here to this. But anyway, I need to get this thing going and get ready to cut some ground with it. The main issue, I don't know if the camera's picking it up or not, but you can see the angle is way off. We're a lot higher in the front than we are in the back. The back has an adjustment here up and down, but like I said, when I welded this up, it had holes all in it for adjustments, and I believe it was cousin Scott that brought that to my attention, and I was a novice and didn't know. But that was, you adjusted this to match the back for your digging, because this is hooked to that, which is hooked to this, which is hooked to the handle that adjusted up and down. So even on the lowest setting, the front disc are not going down low enough. So what I'm gonna have to do is go here and cut this pipe or this rod and add a sleeve over it and extend that and get it where the disc plow is sitting level, so that when it lowers, it goes all the way down. Then you can adjust, you know, the front to be lower or the back to be lower. But right now, the front's as low as it'll go when you let it down on the ground. And I think that had a lot to do with it, because they weren't really trying to dig in. They were more or less just rolling on the ground and kicking the plow sideways. So we've got it up here now. I'm gonna try to pull it with an Oliver and see how it does. It might not be enough tractor, I don't know, but regardless, like I said, it was a lot easier to run down there and move it up here with it, because I still got the big bush hog hooked to the International. So I'm glad I've got hydraulic ports on the back now. And it leaks oil out of the, I put gear oil in it last year and the seals are gone, so I'm just gonna fill the gearbox up with grease. But so there'll be a video or two on this. Like I said, if anybody's new, you can go back and see. I've got several videos on it doing the hydraulic conversion, the wheels and tires, and I got a couple fail videos on it where I took it out there and got aggravated. But we're gonna give it another shot, hopefully this fall, and see what happens. We'll get situated here and we'll wrap this one up. Okay, everybody, we're gonna call this a video. Not a whole lot as far as content on this one. Nothing truly exciting. The Oliver hydraulics gave me a little bit more run for my money than I anticipated, but in the end we succeeded. I know now what I need to do to control it a little bit more, but the main thing is I got the port situated and I was able to move a hydraulic piece of equipment up here with it, which is definitely a plus for me. So we'll see what happens. Try to get started on the disc plow again here in between, you know, the other projects, maybe rainy days or whatever. I wish I could get it in here in the shop, but it takes an act of Congress to do that, because that thing doesn't back up. But anyway, that's another story. I really appreciate you guys following along with me and all the support and all the good comments and conversations and insight and advice you give. Just really means a lot to me. So you know, if you're here watching, don't hesitate dropping a comment down. We'll get us a conversation going, and you know, I'm always open to learn new things every single day. So just want to say thank you to everybody for that. We'll just see what happens. I got to get back down here and bush hog again over the next couple of days, and I don't know if I'll get any of that. About bored you to death with bush hogging, but gotta get the shop cleaned up. It's a mess, and then hopefully maybe Saturday we can get back on the clearing the fence lines. Hopefully, I think the weather's gone now. We got an inch of rain last night, I believe, and that was all we got out of that system, so it wasn't too awful bad. But anyway, thank you everybody for watching. Please consider subscribing if you hadn't already. You know, hit the thumbs up button if you like what you see. Thumbs down, I understand it's not for everybody. Share the videos, get them out there. Might be somebody else interested in a little bit of this I'm doing here at the farm. It's a daunting task at certain days, but you know, we've come a long way so far. Still got a ways to go, but we're getting there slowly, day by day. So you never know what you're gonna get. Hopefully you'll continue to follow along. Until next time, thank you.